Oh my gosh, y'all. He has responded. And y'all know we gotta react to it.
I'm on a building, so can
Where?
right here. So can
You want this in the background though? You gotta be. I gotta like. Oh, I can't go that way. It's not possible for me to go that way.
no, like just a regular picture. Just see the whole entire view. Like put
Kaiser is so cute. But we're gonna skip to some parts.
your phone on like time thing. Then when it's like going off, then put your phone on the ground and put your mic.
Like this. So you want me to go like this?
And like put it on the ground.
Oh, you want to go on the? Oh, okay. Hold on.
It does that on my iPad, so it should do that on your phone.
In there with my son going everywhere right now, but take.
Alright, another little room.
I know y'all see Q&A with my son going everywhere right now, but taking videos, shade room, putting it up. They saying what they saying. Fans on TikTok making they videos, assumptions, saying what they thoughts, and saying this is how this went and this is how that went. I came up and made my son say these things, and nah, I'm here right now to really just give y'all a clear vision, a clear view on really what happened on my side with my son. My son actually gave me the idea 100% to do the interview. He wanted to interview me, and I thought it was a great idea, to be honest with y'all. My son is actually aware and 6 years old that actually like doing content. No matter who he's with, he like to vlog, he like to be in TikToks, he likes to be his own creator. He's a kid with parents that are content creators, so he see his parents doing content. Of course he want to join in and do what we're doing. The questions that was asked was 100% ChatGPT questions. I will pop that up here. He gave me the idea on wanting to do interview questions with me, and I definitely asked ChatGPT to give me interview questions to ask
Ooh, messy, messy, messy.
a 6-year-old. From what you see, it tells you the text overlay to put on a thumbnail. It give you questions in order, in the ChatGPT order. His response to the questions was not in my control at all.
Did I think that he coached his son to say that? No. Do I think that Nika's a bad mom? No. Is it wrong that her son views that like that? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, why is she mad? If that's the perception you put out to your son, why are you mad at how he reacts to it? Then on top of it, like I said in my last reaction, he doesn't just have one parent.
It was definitely the answers he gave me for the questions that I asked him. Now, my son, anybody, I'm gonna just say this. These same questions that you see on the screen, feel free to ask your own kid these own questions. If you have kids out there, feel free to use these and ask your kid what he gonna say, or ask him what adults do. I don't know. Like, every kid is different. Every kid gonna say what they feel because they have no filter. Now, me honestly, I was shocked and surprised at him saying that. So now the answer that he gave me for the question, which was the first question that ChatGPT gave me to ask, and the answer that he gave me, that was him genuinely saying what he feels. I didn't tell him that, I didn't coach him that. When y'all see my son on the internet, y'all obviously see that my kid say freely things, on say what he feel. If he feel like that, he gonna say it. Like, that's really just who he is, and that's the person that I'm molding to this day as his father. I didn't say no names. My son didn't say nobody's names. He said what adults do in general. He said adult. Me as the father, I don't do that. I had to let him know I don't do that. He's saying adults. I am an adult. I don't do that. And he knew that I don't do that. And he said what he said. Other adults. He still didn't say no name. He still entitled and put a title on it. The internet put a title on who they feel he was talking about. I didn't say no name. Kaiser didn't say nobody's name. Nobody's playing manipulating games or quizzing the kid before we get on camera. I don't do that. Body language is a real thing. When it comes to a kid being forced to say something that he's not comfortable with. Me as a parent, I always tell my son this, and I've been preaching this to him when I have him, no matter from however age, I always let him know, be valid on your own feelings. If you feel like that, say it. Don't let nobody change your thoughts. Don't ever let nobody change how you feel. Don't ever let nobody second guess your opinion on something or what you think, because that's what the world will do sometimes. A lot of people, especially men, young boys, we get our feelings bottled up at an early age for us saying things that we feel. The truth hurt people. The truth is the truth. I tell him this: when you tell a lie, what does the lie do? The lie gets you in trouble. When you tell the truth do what? It sets you free. You can't get mad at someone for saying they true. And I'm teaching him that as a young age. Also, too, really watched the whole video. We was vibing. He even said stuff about me. He even said, you be on your phone and I don't get, like, he even said it about me. And I cleared it up for him and gave him a reason on why, for me. Because you talking about me. And I said my thing. I'm on my phone because I make money. Anybody else that's around you that's on their phone, they are 9 out of 10 making money to provide for the fam. He said, oh, you be on your phone watching fighting videos. I mean, yeah, I do. I'm film studying because that's my career now. That's what I'm on. Now it'd be different if you would have said, well, you don't be watching me and you don't pay me no attention and you be on your phone watching ass and titties or da-da-da-da-da, looking at other girls. Like, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He even made a comment too about something that he got no business knowing about, that I told him to change the conversation about, because he's a kid. I don't let him see those type of things. I don't let his mind explore those things because he's 6 years old. He's not even 7 yet, 8, 9, or 10. He's not even a teenager. This boy
I think
is 6
I'm
years
gonna watch
old.
the
So
question.
kids are sponges. Kids are aware on what they are aware of in their environment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, from it being blown out of proportion and people posting it on Instagram and TikTok, once again, I didn't say no names. Kaiser didn't say nobody's names. He said adults. As you saw in the beginning,
If you feel hit, you do that shit.
Ask the question, what do you think adults do? I say this again, those same questions, take those questions and ask your kid those exact things and you will see what your kid gonna say. And then for the Shade Room to post it, and then for Jacinda, to be honest, to just comment under that and acknowledge all that and get involved in that and just say, like, I coached him to say those things, that is like wild. That's, again, putting me as the bad guy. That's putting me as the bad guy, flipping it on me, making it like, oh, you this. That's not how I work, and that's not how I operate as a person. I don't do that. When I have my kid, we not on none of that. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. Out of my heart, my body and soul won't even allow me to do no shit like that, because it's not like, my kid is my, y'all see whatever. Y'all can go on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everybody always say King Kaiser is very aware, and he always says this and he says this. Like, Kaiser very smart. Kaiser really in tune with his feelings, and he know what he be feeling like. So, but him saying it to me and telling it the way he's saying it, I coached him to say that, and that's to flip everybody on me and make it. And people are saying, "Oh, you King, you talking that?" No, I don't do that. I wouldn't operate in no shit like that. For one, you had no business.
And honestly, it's weird to think that he would do that.
Business even comment on that. The mama in comment,
But she did go on Snapchat and post hella shit. Guilty. I said that in my last video. I saw it again. She's guilty.
he didn't text me about that. And also too, on you, the mom texting my phone saying that she lost all respect for me because of that. It's like, bro, like, again, you're not my baby mama. This is why I be saying when it goes 2 women against 1 person, because if the daughter don't say nothing, the mama gonna say something. And if the mama don't say something, it's like with 1 kid, that's my kid as well. And I text her back and said what I said towards her and let her know, like, that's not your place to even do. That's not like for you to do.
Yeah, the mama don't have no boundaries.
I wouldn't tell him to say that. Like, come on now. And when she texts me that and texts me what she said, I genuinely text the mom, the mother of our child, and told her, helpfully, please, like, you know, handle that situation, because that's just not how it goes, bro. That's not how things supposed to be even going. To me, I look at that as like not putting the blame on nobody, but go for both parties, me and her or whatever. Like, just make some adjustments in our lifestyles to make sure our kid is getting the attention and things that he needs. And real shit, when I say this is not a video for y'all to go bash Neek. Don't do that, because she is a good mom. She is a great mom to our kid. Understand me. Yes, she take care of our kid when he's in her position. That's a mom's job. When he's with me, I do the same thing without nobody asking or whatever. That's the thing. That's how it goes. The video was not made to
Cause if he had another party in his thing and was involved in it, I think it'd be totally different too.
get nobody bad. Y'all took and made y'all own, putting in pots and putting it where the shoe fit at. I didn't do that. Nobody said nobody's name. Nobody still said nobody's name. I don't want nobody going over there bashing her, saying, oh, this, that, and the third. That I know how it feels. That's not something that I want to spread into anybody else on people hating you.
But I feel like if Kaiser said it, he feel that way. Why not?
What goes on behind the scene? Like, no, please do not do that, because that ain't good for nobody. I genuinely preach that to anybody. Please do not do that, because that was not the intentions on the video. That was a bonding situation between me and my son. That was for us. That was just what he said. I didn't look at him any type of way or anything. It was funny because I was like, damn, nigga, that's dark. Like, I'm an adult. I don't do that. I don't be in a club like that. I don't do that. I don't. And he said, no, not you. Other adults. He still ain't saying nobody's name. Like, y'all put that shit where y'all wanted to, and people got mad because they felt like it was for them to, I guess. I don't know. And I say this again, like, don't do that. It goes to the time and point where this whole situation with my kid being out here and having a good time and stuff, like, genuinely, like, even for myself, yes, I had to do better. I saw the things that I needed to change in my life, and which I did, which was to move out of the country. Everybody like, oh, he moved out of the country. Yes, I did, because I wanted a better life for my family, for all three of my kids. When I was living in the United States, yeah, it wasn't it for me, for my career, for what I was doing. Ever since I've been gone and stuff and all this, like, yes, I've been sending Kaiser food over groceries to mom's house. Yes, I've been sending clothes over there. Yes, I've been buying him toys and stuff. I've been doing my part on what I needed to fix. I've been doing those things. Groceries, clothes, making sure he's having toys. Talking to him on the phone. Just because I'm not recording it, just because I'm not showing it, just because I'm not boosting on the line.
And I also agree with this. People think just because you're not recording something, it's not happening. Now, obviously, things are happening that we're not seeing. I don't know.
It doesn't mean that I am not doing it. My son is well aware on where daddy stands in his life. I do those things. I spent thousands of dollars to make it a priority in my life to go get my son, because before I left, I promised him and I told him what I was going to do and what I was going to do. Maybe he's young to not really grasp and understand what I was telling him, but I made sure I promised him. Any promise that I make to any of my kids, I always will fulfill it. I always will fulfill it. And I told him, bro, I'm coming back. We gonna bring you to Thailand. I showed him what I'm going to do. I showed him my Muay Thai fights. I showed him I'm doing this. I showed him all those things. I spent thousands of dollars to go way back to America, to go get him, bring him all the way back to Thailand. Do everything out of my pocket, from rooms, excursion, to bringing him food and clothes and seeing sceneries and all that, and now taking flights all the way to Malaysia and where we at, still doing things, still making sure he's straight, making sure he having a great summer that he's supposed to be having as a kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, I did that, and I'm doing that because that's what I promised him, and that's what I supposed to be doing as his father. Nobody else responsible. That was mine. Now that was my responsibility. Everybody jumped down me. Yes, bro, if I can have my son, I would love to have my son. I would love to have my son to live with me. I would love to have my son with me 24/9. I would love for my son to be with me, but he can't. He got two parents. He lives with his mama. Any kid, when two parents separate, who they go with? The mom. Not by, like, the dad don't want to, but that's just what it goes. Like, the women have more power when it comes to a kid. And I hate that people don't see it.
Very true.
That or forget that. Matter of fact, I hate people that knows that and discredit me on that. Like, if I can have I never out my mouth just once said that I never want my kid, I never want Kaiser, I never want my son. There's plenty of times in his life that y'all don't know, or me making situations happen, me getting into situations that y'all shouldn't know and don't know about when it comes behind my kid, or me wanting him in my life. Yes, bro, I want my son. Yes, I want my son to live with me. I wish he could. I wish he could be in Thailand. I wish he could live here with me, but he can't. But I couldn't stop myself to not be able to put food on the table for him as well. Because y'all want me to stick around and not do nothing? This is the way I make my money. People make their own choices on the way they make their money. People want to go out and do this, that, and the third to make their money. That's cool. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's what you do. I'm going to do it like this. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? When my son is with me, I give him my attention. He feel like I'm on my phone a lot doing this, that, and that. Hey, I'm on the phone because I'm making money. That's something that he's too young to understand, to be honest. He don't understand that his parents are really influencers. He don't understand that we digital nomads. We get our money from the digital world. I don't know. But for people to post, that's really why I'm here, because that comment and making me seem like I'm on some fuck shit that I'm not on, that rubbed me the wrong way. And people say they wiped it. It's like it's just a lot, bro. That it's just a lot. And I just personally feel too like people making posts but not once call my phone to ask my son, hey, how you feeling? That's how you feel? Or none of that. But to text me and about some shit and not make sure, hey, you good, Kaiser? What's your feelings like? And your feelings right? You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. Now, since this blew up, that had me the second question myself. I'm like, hold on, wait, let me put my son to the side and really ask you, like, bro, like, what goes on with you? Because I don't watch mom's life. I'm not the viewer. I'm not a viewer that watch my life and watch her life and compare the two. I really don't. On my mama, on my daddy, on my sister, on my kids. I do not do that. I'm in my own lane, in my own world, worrying about what's in my household, which is all my kids and my fiance and my family. I'm on a whole journey and a mission as a man. I ain't got time for nothing else what everybody else got going on, because everybody else gonna do what everybody else gonna do. So I took it upon myself to ask my kid now questions on what goes on with you. Like, what's up? What made you feel like that? And he said what he said to me off camera. But for him to say that on camera, that was out of my control. I did not know he was gonna say that. On my kids, on my life, on my mama life, not know Kaiser was gonna say that. I genuinely was confused myself. And I still didn't register it to his mom or anybody like that, because I'm just like, wait a minute, adult, I don't do that.
He kind
And
of
we
sound like
moved on.
young boy.
That was just our vibe. That was our moment. We wasn't on no like,
Y'all know I gotta go
that's
read the
crazy.
comments. I know I'm nosy.
Me personally, I'm just on that because it's like, once the internet bash me, and they do it for so long, and I done built tough skin over it, and I'm not even tripping on it, but I'm still saying this now. This ain't for nobody to go bash the mom. This ain't for that. Please do not do that, because she is a great mom. She does what she does for Kaiser. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that when I was low and I didn't have in certain situations due to my situation, but I was very much verbal on what my situation was to people, to let them know my situation was not like I wasn't trying or I didn't want to, or nobody couldn't drop Kaiser off to me, or I ever out my own mouth say that I don't want my son, or don't bring him over here, I don't want him. Nah, forget that. I'm not doing that for him because I don't want to. No, bro. I kept it real. The truth. Yo, bro, when you get it, not bro, son, when it's time, you gonna come out here. I'm gonna make sure you gonna have the best summer. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think he rambling a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a reaction like that. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think he did coach him to say that, or do you think it was honestly something that little Kaiser felt himself? And I honestly agree with him. I think that's something Kaiser probably felt himself. Because what people fail to realize is our kids watch us more than we think. So, hey.